Hello everyone and welcome back to Arctic Retro and another door in my advent calendar of Commodore. And today it's not a computer, well it's sort of a computer but it's a calculator. So this is the first Commodore calculator I have ever had in my possession, and it looks very nice. I got it for quite cheap, and it came with the original box and a little instruction manual. And it's the model 797M. The calculator is in fact working. It runs on a regular 9-volt battery, which I have inserted, and you can turn it on, of course. And as you can see, there is light in the display. Don't know how good you can see this, but there's a 0, and if I press 7 and 8, 7 doesn't work, no, 8 doesn't work, 9 works. So there's a few issues with the keys on this calculator, and that's what I'm gonna take a look at today. Maybe some of you don't know, but Commodore actually started with the calculators back in the day, and this one was actually produced in 1979, and they had several different types of calculators. And this is a simple arithmetic calculator, which you all know probably. It has a memory and it has some other function keys, and it weighs only 74 grams. Don't know if that's with or without the battery. On the back side here I can zoom in to the label, and here we can see electronic calculator, AC operation, or you can use a battery, serial number 64982. You should not attempt to repair this, you will void the guarantee. And it has input here. Yeah, it says AC, doesn't specify exactly what voltage, but I'm not gonna test that anyway. Alright, let's see now if we can open this and take a peek inside. I can see only 2 screws here. Not really sure how I'm gonna open this. There are a couple of clips. So it seems I need to push down those clips and use some prying tool. The whole case seems to be clipped together. Not very easy. So I got one side up. Okay, I think we're in. So that's it. Not much to it. It has just one chip. It's some kind of microprocessor. And the chip is MOS MPS 7560. And MOS is a well-known chip maker from back in the day, which Commodore eventually bought. Alright, so this doesn't look too promising. Is it fixed down with these rivets that are melted, or no, there seems to be some clips on the side. Maybe we have luck and can get access to the keys. Just push it from the other side. Seems to be coming up then, or not. It just takes off the whole thing then. Yes, I don't know if this is even possible to open without damaging it. You know what? I'm gonna cut off these rivets because I rather have a working calculator, even though I have to glue this PCB back into place afterwards. So I'm gonna try and cut off these, and then I can use some super glue to fix this afterwards. Okay, can we open it? Or is it even glued in? Yeah, I think they use some glue on the sides as well. All right, there's 2 screws there. I didn't notice. I wonder why they have 2 screws at that point. Gotcha. Probably gonna destroy the whole thing. I think we are in. Yeah, there's definitely glue in there. Now then. Yeah, that was what I was hoping to see. Some pads, and those can perhaps be cleaned. And now I see why there were 2 screws on this side, because there are actually some contacts going from the PCB up to the buttons here, because there are some electrical connection between some of the keys there. Anyway, now I can use some oxide clean, get everything shiny. This will make a mess. Just gonna leave it there for like 10 minutes or so, because it says so on the box. Now I'm gently gonna try and take off this part here. It's just one layer above. No, there's 2 layers. There's this plastic layer, and then underneath there is the electrical contacts. And there's of course some rivets there as well. Spray a little bit of oxide clean here as well. Now the display is a little bit special. This is really old school LED, if it's even called LED, I'm not really sure. It has this magnifier plastic on top. Just gonna clean the display with a little bit of alcohol. I don't think it's dirty, but just gonna do it anyway. There were actually some dust here, so yeah. That might have contributed to it not working. The oxide clean has been working, and I'm just gonna spray a little bit now with some clean alcohol. I'm even gonna use a fiberglass pen here just to clean off the contacts. These are just plain copper contacts, or maybe there's a layer of gold, I don't know, but it's not carbon, so it's safe to use a little bit mechanical force. Okay, let's try to assemble this then. See if it will hold together. Problem is to push it through the rivets. Oh, that worked. And those little screws, where are they? Don't lose it now. So I actually think this holds together pretty nicely, but I'm gonna use a little bit glue anyway. Oh well, I forgot something. That happens all the time. I forgot to insert the power button before I put it back together again, so I'm gonna fix that quickly. Power button goes in like that with a metal clip pointing upwards. That's the contact. Finally, I'm gonna add a little bit of super glue. If this did not fix the issue with the keys, then I'm not gonna bother with this calculator. It's only a calculator, so just put a drop on each of these rivets. Let that dry, and then we can assemble the thing. a little bit too much glue there. The glue is dry and I'm just gonna push it back into the case now. Alright, so now it's in. I just clipped the case back together again and just the 2 screws, and we're ready to test. Might of course be something wrong with the chip, you never know, so it might not work after all, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so turning on. So it didn't work when I powered it on, and what did I find when I opened it again? This wire has come loose, so need to fix that. That's it. The calculator turned on again, and yeah, still some of the keys doesn't work, so probably some bad trace in the membrane then, so I'm not gonna use any more time on this. However, this is a nice collectible, and that's actually what I bought it for, so I'll just keep it like it is. Maybe I'll take another look at it some time later. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean off a little bit with some alcohol, and then I put it in my shelf. So that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and that you will hit the like button or subscribe if you not do that already. And as usual, thanks to my Patreons at patreon.com. See you, bye bye.